Hi, I'm Wayne. Today I'll be doing a VOD review of a solo queue game for the Janna, Queen Cavendish. Okay. So you're on blue side, and I have some comments about items and just. So we have blue side. We have Janna and Sivir bot lane, Elise in the jungle, Pantheon top, and Fizz in the middle. On red side we have Ashe and Leona in the bot lane. Nunu in the jungle, Cassidy in the mid lane, and Jax in the top lane.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright, so, I'll pause it for a second. Your starting items, I agree with grabbing the shield first, but actually level 1, you should never level a skill until you see the enemy team. Or until laning phase begins, because they're actually going to invade here, and this is really good. But in case something really serious happened, or maybe you guys want to counter their invade, if you had decided to grab your Howling Gale level 1, they end up grouping up over here, and you could knock up the whole team. You obviously can't know that, but you shouldn't level a skill in case an opportunity like that arises. This is the perfect thing to start out. You could shield your jungler while they're leashing, gives them a little more sustain in the jungle, and it's just really good in lane, especially with Sivir, the AD buff and all that. But just remember that don't level a skill until you either see the enemy team or until the very beginning of the laning phase. You never know if you might need another ability. And also with the starting items, you got the Ancient Coin, a Stealth Ward, and 2 potions. The Ancient Coin, I'm not completely against it, but honestly, I say the Spell Thief's Edge, the ability power item, is a little stronger. This is nice, but you get more ability power for your abilities, your shields, it makes it stronger. You basically get the same, not as much passive gold, but you still get 2 gold per 5. I guess we could look at these and compare them. Total gold value 289. Just according to the wiki, the Spell Thief's Edge is 100 gold more valuable than the Ancient Coin. I don't know the exact numbers myself, but usually everyone says Spell Thief's Edge over Ancient Coin every single time. So I definitely try that out. And instead of the Stealth Ward, that's nice, but honestly, it's better to do 3 pots and then a mana pot. In lane, you don't really need that 3-minute ward, especially if you have a jungler like Nunu. He wants to be messing with your jungler's buffs, and I guess the vision is nice, but honestly, he's not that threatening. If you guys just rotate your trinket wards, Sivir has one, you should be pretty safe. Ashe and Leona can set things up, but Nunu's not really a high damage jungler. He's not like a Rek'Sai or Lee Sin or something. So you can afford to go with the pots. In almost no situation would you really need the ward. It's just better to have more sustain. So I'll play this again. Alright. 80. Alright, Nunu's coming in. I'm gonna stop this for a second. Okay, let's see. I think you guys spotted them. I'm gonna see if they have any vision. I don't think they do. So yeah, they're coming in blind here. But also I think. All right, let's jump back a little bit. All right, let's play this. The blue side. So basically, what you should do level 1 is if the jungler postures himself here, you should be around here, around dry bush. Just to cover for invades. You just wanna make sure there's no entrances they could come in. Okay, so we have the Nunu coming, but his team's coming in.
Yes, it's true. For only 290 by the minute, I will leave you.
Okay, it was a loose, but that's a really good ward. It ends up seeing the whole team.
30 seconds.
So yeah, here, when they're all grouped up, if you had a tornado charging up over here, you could have knocked them all up, and that would have been really good. it probably wouldn't have done anything, couldn't have started a fight. Fizz is over here. He honestly should be with the team, I don't know. But that's not important. Let's just focus on how you play. It's okay, they have 2 wards here, it's a little redundant. But you're just here. I don't think Elise should start red, honestly. I think you should try to ping her for golems. Like, if you have a jungler that doesn't really, if they start a buff, you could tell that they're not really familiar with the new jungle. They probably haven't played jungle in a while, or the game. So you should honestly just ping them over here and be like, okay, it's better to start Krugs or Gromp if they're blue side. So yeah, you just have to listen to if they don't seem to know what they're doing. It actually ties into a good point. With solo queue, one thing I wanted to talk about is understanding your win conditions in terms of teammates. Like, if you saw like the Elise starting like red like that, sure, she's doing fine. Like, Elise has a lot of sustainable, but she probably doesn't really know what she's doing. You have to basically choose a players, recognize who's most likely to carry the game, especially if you're playing support. By like backing that person up, you have the best likelihood of winning the game. So you basically have to watch out like now for like mid and top, and just see like who ends up having the most success, or maybe even your AD carry. So over here, you do shield. Okay, do you have a trinket? Or no, you don't. But basically, you need push. I don't think you should. But, you basically need push control. I'm gonna jump back for a second. So over here, because you're standing behind your AD carry, it allows him to get jumped on. Even if you're here, he would have, the Zenith Blade hits the last person in the skill shot. But still, if you had postured yourself around here, I'll jump back one more time. So I'm gonna, so yeah, if you had like postured yourself here, Leona wouldn't have been able to do that. If she had jumped to you, it only roots you, so it could have got your shield off, and it would have saved your AD carry, This guy's obviously not the best, but still, you should posture yourself like around here, like in between the other team and your AD carry, but still try to avoid some of them. You just want to not play so back, or else it just allows him to take all this damage. So right now you're gonna get pushed over again. Let's see. Here, he wasn't gonna be able to grab that minion. So when you see, usually it's like a caster minion, it's like one turret shot, then the AD carry autos. If they're low like that and they're about to get into turret range, what you should do is auto the creeps, especially the casters because they're a little squishier, and try to prep them. That way, when it comes under turret, your AD carry just has to hit it once, and they should get the last. Because it's hard without your help for them to grab these minions under turret if their health isn't full. So over here, they have bush control again, and like as long as they have bush control, it's going to be really hard to do anything. Like there, I think you should definitely be like walking up. Like now it's a little hard because you're low, but yeah, you just have to posture yourself in between your AD carry and the other team. So, but yeah, if you can, just try to keep a ward here. Don't be too afraid of the Nunu or anything. If anything, tell your Sivir to ward try. Like, that's an okay ward, but honestly, you just need control of the lane. Don't worry about the jungler. Especially if you're getting pushed in like that, you're gonna see him before he can really do anything meaningful, especially because it's Nunu. Like, at worst, he, like, runs up and uses the wall. Alright. So, okay, that's really good, I like that. But still, you shouldn't be playing so far back. Not that you can really aggress on them or anything, but it's all about just, like, being threatening. Like, the threat of you doing something is more important than you actually making something happen. you just stand here so that it seems that like, okay, they're like, okay, this guy's like just walking up to us, like what's going on, like is the jungler here, like you can sort of mind game like that. Here you should auto this creep, that way when the turret hits it, your AD carry gets it. So you should try prepping the creeps. Like here, okay, no, he